Actually, my church, members of my church does not know I come here, and they must not know I come here. They must not know I come here because the man of God is believed to have a negative. He uses power from a negative source. That's what we are being taught in the church. If the moment they know about this, maybe I might not be a member of the church anymore.
I say, my birthday, pray for the unity and love for the Church of God. So can you see the reason why we should preach salvation and not church? So that when I'm talking to you, my message will not ban you from not going to another church. When I preach to you, and I'm not preach church, that my church is the best, don't go anywhere. When you live here, if you have anything you need to go and get in another church, you can go there. Your membership at your local church is merely symbolic. Essence of the true church is Christ in you, the hope of glory. This means you can pay your tithe to any little church. It's as good as your church. The message, come and worship with me. Worship with me. My church is good.
John chapter 6 verse 63. It is the Spirit who gives life. The flesh profits nothing. The words that I speak to you are spirits and they are life.
Emmanuel. My name is Sinachi Ume. I am from Anambra State. I fellowship with Spoken Word Tabernacle in Ikeja. Actually, my church, members of my church does not know I come here, and they must not know I come here. Yes, the reason being that because they believe that the prophet.
Can you help the person holding mic? Let it start from. Help them, Yinka, holding mic.
They must not know I come here because the man of God is believed to have a negative. He uses power from a negative source. That's what we are being taught in the church. So if the moment they know about this, maybe I might not be a member of the church anymore.
Okay, it's all right. Okay, don't worry, I will meet you. You get your job, you go back to your church. Don't worry, it will allow you to come back to the church. Because at least now you can pay your tithe and your offering. But before now you can't pay tithe, you can't pay offering. So I think that is glory for the glory of God. You go back.
I've been searching for. I'm a French graduate. I've been searching for a job ever since I am 35 years old, as you're looking at me. And I've been searching for job. Because of this pain, I had to lie, because I have to say it now so that the devil will be ashamed. I reduced my age in my certificate so that I'll be able to get jobs, because when you go for a job, they tell you they need from a certain age. And I felt very unholy when I had to still use the certificate in a holy place to get a job. So I want to say it to the shame of the devil. Notwithstanding, the reason why I started coming to this church was one of my elder sisters. She's been telling me about this, and because of my church, I declined. But there was a time we had a satellite TV, so I was just like, let me watch this man and see what they're saying. When I heard what he was preaching, it touched my mind and it convicted me of sin. And I was like, this is not the man of the devil talking. This devil cannot preach this kind of word of God. And then that night I prayed with him. I laid hand on Emmanuel TV. I've been having terrible nightmares. Every time I see myself confined in a dark place. I've never seen light in my dream in my life. I'm always seeing soldiers always surround me and I'm locked in a dark spot. But that night that I prayed with him, that was the night that I was opening doors. He came to me, he said, he asked me, what can I do for you? And because I was so confused, because I had my family had a lot of problems, my parents are late.
Don't take it easy. People want to learn. Take it easy. We'll give you a chance to talk. You know the reason why he's crying. He discovered the truth, and they are telling him that truth is not true. He said, how can he see the truth now? And he's crying. He's crying. He said, no. He said, look at what he's saying. Your membership at your local church is merely symbolic. The essence of true church is Christ in you, the hope of glory. If that is the case, come to my church. My church is the best. Come and worship with me. It's a wrong teaching. You may carry your tithe, your thanksgiving, and pay it to another living church. It's as good as your church. He's crying because he's not happy. He first of all tell you people the challenge he will be facing now. They may not want to accept him in the family again. He's telling you many things that is facing him, but he has got a job. Can you see what I was talking about? You know, that was my message today. I said, we are one. Where are we going? I say, my birthday, pray for the unity and love for the Church of God. Okay, my daughter, don't worry. Can you just let my daughter rest? He will not be able to talk again. Let's just leave him, give it to another person. I want to meet her. Give it to another person. Please don't allow her to talk again. She's crying now, she's worried. Say, what is all this? Next, she said she touched Emmanuel TV because she always have an attack in the dream. And why she touched Emmanuel TV? Let's hear the testimony. Tell us. Let's hear the testimony. Okay, tell us the challenges you are facing, the trouble you are having.
Yes. Sir, I usually see myself in the dream.
You usually see?
Yes, locked up in a dark room. Then there are soldiers that surround the room.
Anytime you sleep?
Yes, sir. I've never seen lights.
Please, can you listen? Can you say? You are a member of my church, and anytime you sleep, the soldiers surround you, you never see light. But I will be telling you that church is not good. Our own is the best. So can you see the reason why we should preach salvation and not church? So that when I'm talking to you, my message will not ban you from not going to another church. When I preach to you, and I'm not preach church, that my church is the best, don't go anywhere. When you live here, if you have anything you need to go and get in another church, you can go there. If I'm not sent to you, and someone somewhere, a pastor is sent to you to deliver you, and I'm not the one that sent to you, and you come here. If I'm not telling you this is the best church, don't go anywhere, it means you die here with your problem. That problem will kill you. Talk now. Yes. Because you will not see any reason to go and look for someone God sent to you. And you see, the sister is dying.
So that night that I prayed with Emmanuel TV, that I laid my hand on, I saw you in my dream. You now asked me, what can I do for you? So because I was so confused, as in I had a lot of problems, so I didn't know which of them to mention, whether to tell you about my family, that my parents died mysteriously, my 2 elder sisters that got married, their husband died mysteriously, or that my family is in shambles, or that my life has never been anything to write home about for 35 years. Imagine, I had to take on a job and they are paying me 2,000, and I was okay with it because
He said a graduate is working and they are paying her 2,000 naira. Graduate, and he's receiving 2,000 naira. Okay.
So after you laid and Prophet Tibu Joshua laid his hand upon me in that dream, and now tell me that you are delivered. So I started shouting, I'm delivered in Jesus' name. And then that was when I saw myself opening those doors. It was not just one door, several doors that I had to open, and I was saying in the name of Jesus. That was when I opened the 7th door, 8th door, and I came out for the first time in my dream. I saw light, and I was like, this is where my deliverance lies. That's why I'll be coming and I'll be like, God, God, please help us, help my family and I.
I want you to tell your neighbor, your membership at your local church is merely symbolic. Essence of the church, essence of the true church is Christ in you, the hope of glory. This means you can pay your tithe to any living church. It's as good as your church. The message, come and worship with me, my church is good, is a wrong message.
I am so grateful that when I came that Sunday, I didn't expect I was going to be taken. Let me just try my best, because I know the politics and propaganda that is in churches, that you have to be a member and a very regular member before you are given any opportunity for any position, job offers like that. So, but I was surprised after they had the screening. Even the day we even came, every time we were invited, he will give us money to go back home. And I'll be wondering, the Prophet Tibu Joshua, he will give us money to go back home. And I'll be wondering that this man, so what I'm seeing on television is really for real. It's not just make-believe. So, and thank God, I now have a job, a federal job, and I'm so grateful to God. And I want to say thank you.
Look, do you know what you are going to embark on? My brother, stand up. If you give a job to a graduate, it's more than giving them 10 billion naira. If you can get a job, go all your way and get a job to a graduate, somebody who finished a university, first degree, second degree, and is roaming about, and you can get him a job, and you are sure the job is stable, and you get him a job, and he's now going to work. going to work is more than giving them $10 million.